Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Hey, what's up guys? Yes, today we're going to talk about the Eurostep. You know that move at the gym you do to make your opponents look stupid? Where the old heads always talk about how it's a walk? Your favorite players have been doing it for years, like James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Manu Ginobili, Dwayne Wade, and you see it on TV, you'd be like, oh. Today we're going to learn about the history of this Eurostep, and these answers might blow your mind. While looking up the research for this video, I've stumbled upon the Wikipedia page, and the definition they used for the Eurostep is a basketball move that an offensive player picks up his dribble, takes a step in one direction, and then quickly takes a second step in another direction. It is intended to allow an offensive player to evade a defender and attack the basket. Also, according to Wikipedia, the first Eurostep that was performed in an NBA basketball game was performed by, and sorry if I stutter his name, but Sarunas Marshaliunas in 1989. However, we find out this is not true. Will Chamberlain did it in 1974, Archie Clark did it in 1972, and Elgin Baylor did it in the early 60s. So was Elgin Baylor the person that created the Eurostep? Surprisingly, no. Fidel Castro, the Prime Minister of Cuba in the late 50s, actually created the Eurostep. Guys, I am not kidding. Fidel Castro had an admiration for a Cuban author named Jose Marte. Marte wasn't much of a sports fan, however he did tend to use sports metaphors in his writing to relate with common working men. He compared, and I quote, the need for cunning by revolutionaries in order to evade imprisonment, likening their movements to some footballers may step in one direction, leading their opponents to believe they have shown their hand, but then immediately pivoting, moving forward, but in the opposite direction as before. For even more evidence, Raul Castro, Fidel's brother, even admits after they took power of Cuba in the 50s, Fidel would unwind by playing basketball with friends and would be using the move now called the Eurostep, but what Fidel would call back in the day, just the step. When players were asked about the correlation between the Eurostep and the NBA today, Spencer Hawes said, "People seem to think I do not do the Eurostep because I'm not athletic enough. But the real reason is that I refuse to pay homage to such a bad hombre." When coaching legend and future Hall of Famer Greg Popovich was asked about Castro, he said, "As a symbol, Castro was undeniably great, representing hope and freedom to many Latin Americans who represented the United States hegemony in the region and how it was attained through economic and political machinations that paid indefinitely more attention to Americans' interests than Latin lives. However, Castro was not a symbol, but a man, and as a man, he has much to answer for. His invention of the Eurostep means that his legacy will always be tied up to the NBA, but thankfully, this innovation is far less ambitious than perhaps any other aspect of his legacy. Whatever else may be said about him, he has changed the game forever." And guys, this is the best response I've ever heard, because when Oklahoma City's superstar point guard Russell Westbrook was asked about it, he said, and kept it real short and sweet, "Who invented it? I don't care about that. It's mine now." So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Fidel Castro, inventor of the Eurostep. And wrap your head around this. Since his death, people are actually wanting to change the name from the Eurostep to the Cuban step. Well, thank you for clicking on the video. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you're new. It'd really help the channel out. And have a great day.